To mourn a love that died, I belted out "Stay With Me," stunning the entire school and leaving my ex-girlfriend deep in thought. I was just an ordinary college student who had dated my girl for 4 years, planning to marry after graduation. But at our party she called me a freeloader. Furious, Marcus and I climbed the stage to settle things. It ended in a brawl that got me locked up for 5 days. By the time I walked out, the scandal was everywhere. I became a target, despised by everyone, unable to find work. Drifting through life in a daze, I watched my ex-girlfriend ride that wave of attention to stardom. Then, I opened my eyes again and realized I had been reborn back on that graduation day. Marcus and I are sitting front row. He asked why I fell asleep just as Chloe is set to perform. I rubbed my eyes, totally dazed. Wasn't I just upstairs?
At that spa?
How did I end up back in college? Did I get so excited I dropped dead on stage? Chloe walks out in a gorgeous outfit like an angel, dazzling the crowd. I pinch my cheek and feel a sharp pain. Not a dream. Could I actually be reborn? Marcus sees me looking lost and teases with a grin. Ryan, Chloe just signed with Skyline Media. She is becoming a star. Better step up or she will dump you soon. I smile faintly. In my last life, I worked 3 jobs a day chasing her dream, only to be ruined by her in the end. Reborn, I am not letting anyone push me around. Marcus, whatever happens, don't do anything rash. He nods, looking puzzled. It is just a party. What could be rash? As the music builds, Chloe dances with confident steps. Her sweet girlish voice rings out. It is so sugary, adorable, it melts every heart in the crowd. Plenty of guys have stars in their eyes. Marcus keeps praising her, saying, Ryan, landing a girl like Chloe, you must have the luck of stepping in dog poop. I chuckle. Yeah, I must have stepped in something to end up liking her. Marcus looks confused, sensing something is off about me today. Meanwhile on stage, Chloe's song ends. She bows deeply, staying bent for a long time. The audience murmurs, asking what is wrong. Looks like she is crying. A few students start guessing. Chloe slowly lifts her head, eyes brimming with tears. Everyone, today isn't just a farewell to school, it is a farewell to a 4-year relationship. I supported him for 4 years. I have had enough of his abuse and demands. I bought him things, covered his clothes and food. I loved him, but he still cheated. Ryan, I am exhausted. Let's break up. I watch, feeling totally calm. Chloe is such a drama queen. It would be a waste not to be an actress. I once learned to drink into a stupor to accept reality. But she isn't famous yet and I'm not disgraced. Why let her push me around? Marcus is stunned, staring at me in shock, then looking at Chloe. His face flushes red. He is about to yell, Ryan, did she get it backwards? You are the one who gave everything. You paid her tuition for 4 years, worked 3 jobs while she lived it up. You ate plain buns in the dorm and she says this? We have to confront her. Marcus, a sports major and my best friend, hates seeing me wronged, but I stop him. What is the rush? I'm up next. Just watch. I won't let her get away with this. Marcus stops, though he has no idea what my plan is. He trusts me. Still, watching Chloe cry so pitifully, he seethes. That witch. Who does she think she is, treating you like this? I rub my wrist and smile ruefully. As they say, a simp stays a simp until he has nothing left. That was exactly the guy I was. Marcus looks shocked. He used to call me that, and I'd get angry. On stage, Chloe keeps glancing at me. Seeing I haven't rushed up to argue, she looks a little disappointed. The students below have erupted, guys cursing. Damn. Who is this Ryan guy? A freeloader is bad enough, but cheating too? Don't let me catch you. My heart skips a beat. These underclassmen are vicious. Suddenly, hands grab my shoulder. It is Mr. Hale, my advisor, staring like thunder. Ryan, what is going on? Seeing him, I feel a wave of guilt. In my last life, Mr. Hale, I was punished by the school because of the scandal. Sir, do you believe her? I know what kind of person you are. I always thought highly of you. How did this happen? I sigh, thinking it over with a bitter smile. Guess she found a bigger tree to climb. Mr. Hale glances at the furious students behind me, hesitating. He tries to reassure me. She is trying to destroy you. Let's cancel your performance. It is too dangerous to go up there. I shake my head firmly. No, I have to perform, or this becomes the truth. Mr. Hale stamps his foot in frustration. If you explain now, who will believe you? What if it sparks a riot? We are done for. Meanwhile, the jeering hasn't stopped as Chloe exits. The host strides onto the stage, glances at his card, and announces, next up is a composition major, Ryan Foster. Hearing the name Ryan, students freeze in surprise. Seeing a guy named Ryan, and now a Ryan walks up. Could it be a coincidence, or is it actually that freeloader? Mr. Hale's face turns dark as storm clouds. He stares at where Chloe left. Marcus pounds his chest and grins. Go up there, Ryan. If anyone gets near you, I'll deck them. I give a calm smile and tell Marcus, don't be so rash. Turning, I stride onto the stage. Standing center, I look out at the students glaring at me and say with easy calm, hey everyone, I'm Ryan Foster, the freeloader Chloe was talking about. Mr. Hale smacks his forehead. This kid is too honest. He has really done it now. The moment my words leave my mouth, the crowd erupts, curses flying. Ryan, you jerk. How dare you show your face? Get off the stage before you dirty our eyes. Facing the abuse, I act as if I hear nothing, staring toward where Chloe left, then give a self-mocking laugh. A few onlookers pause in surprise, sensing a story behind that look. I wave to the crowd. A staff member hands me a guitar. I tune it up, then speak softly into the mic. This is a song I wrote for Chloe. I meant to give it to her, but never mind. Let's just sing it. I give another look. The crowd looks confused. This Ryan, Seems pretty sunny, not like a bad guy at all. At this moment my mouth curves up slightly, my fingers pluck the strings, and a warm melody washes over the crowd like a tide. The audience below falls silent all at once. Every face turns, every eye fixed on me on stage. As the intro plays, my voice rises. Just a few simple lines, and the crowd is completely stunned. My voice is full of magnetic warmth, like a heartbroken man reliving the past, calm on the surface but shattered underneath. Mr. Hale watches me, stunned. In 4 years of college, I had always been unremarkable, and yet the song I wrote is this good. My eyes redden slightly, face filled with the ache of being abandoned. I look at the crowd and keep singing. The chorus hits. The whole school, students and teachers alike, are stunned. What kind of heartbreak does it take to write a song this gut-wrenching? More people start to doubt. How could a guy this talented be a freeloader? Backstage, Chloe watches with pure shock. Is this really her little tag-along Ryan? He only ever delivered food and hauled bricks. How could he write a song this beautiful? Beside her, her manager Derek's face turns grim. This kid is no ordinary guy. Even smeared like this, he doesn't argue, and he is clever enough to play the victim card. Things are getting complicated. Just then, the music reaches its climax. I raise my voice, keep singing, the emotion pulling everyone in. The students are lost in the song, some more emotional. My voice cracks, soaked in raw loneliness and despair. A little bit of acting, and I leave them shattered. Silence hangs heavy. I manage a sad, mocking smile, a single tear tracking down my cheek, then offer a deep bow to the house. The crowd freezes, as if the truth finally hits home. Marcus is already a wreck, sobbing. He knows the history between Chloe and me. The pain hits him hardest. He wipes his eyes, stands up, and bellows, "Bravo!" The room erupts, a deafening roar that feels like it might crack the ceiling. Mr. Hale nods, looking relieved. He says my song holds its own against Chloe's Barbie girl, maybe even lands me a label deal. On stage, I lift the corner of my mouth, lean into the mic, and my voice wavers, faint and thin. Someone once asked me how long a lifetime lasts. I had no clue then, but today, I think I have the answer. A lifetime is 938 days. The students look confused. The teachers don't quite get it either. I gaze toward where Chloe exited, my face etched with loss and force a bitter cincture smile. She once whispered she would love me for a lifetime. The crowd finally catches on. She promised a lifetime, but in the end, she only gave me 938 days. So that's my lifetime. A girl calls out from the audience, begging me not to cry because they are there for me. My lonely smile seems to pierce her heart, and soon, the whole room is shouting the same thing. Backstage, Derek's face is twisted with rage. He knows his plan backfired, and the fallout will be brutal. I wave to the students below, then turn back toward the hallway, eyes full of hope. Everyone knows who I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Chloe to step out and explain. But she never appears. The light dies in my eyes, and I offer one last hollow smile. Her lips moved, but she broke my heart. No wonder I lost her. Miss Chen, I truly wish you happiness. My eyes are rimmed with red, and I force out a pained expression for the crowd. The audience is heartbroken all over again. I nod as if giving a final salute, then walk off. The crowd can't hold back anymore, labeling Chloe a heartless cheat. The whole place is exploding. In the dressing room, Chloe is a panicked, crying mess, clutching Derek's hand. She asks what they should do now that everyone is cursing her. Derek's expression turns nasty, and he lets out a cold, sharp laugh. Why the rush? That kid caught me off guard, sure, but it doesn't matter. The narrative that you were dumped by a deadbeat cheater will be everywhere by tonight. No matter how he tries to spin it, it won't help him. Offstage, Marcus stops me, sobbing uncontrollably. He says I must be devastated and suggests we drink until we're wasted. A light smile pulls at my lips. Devastated? Please. They're the ones who should be feeling guilty. But sure, let's celebrate. My voice is light breezy, without a trace of pain, which completely catches Marcus off guard. Marcus and I head to our regular spot, Shaq's Hot Pot House. The moment the aroma of that spicy red oil hits me, my mouth waters. A few beers in, and every worry vanishes. Marcus scowls at his phone, telling me Chloe tagged me as a freeloader on Twitter, and news outlets are already running with it. Everyone online is trashing me. I take the phone and think, this is moving faster than before, but I'm ready. I ask Marcus to film a clip of me playing the role of the wrongly accused, devoted lover. We hash out the plan quickly. Marcus nods, buzzing with excitement, tweaking the phone angle for that perfect canned feel. I settle into the headspace and give him the okay. Filming starts. Ryan, do you know what they're saying about you online? Let them talk. They have mouths on their faces, not mine. Nothing I can do. My voice is warm, my face carrying just the right touch of sorrow to make people ache for me. Marcus joins in, playing the angry friend. He asks how I can let her smear me like that, calling her shameless for framing me. You're still defending her? Are you losing it? Don't call her shameless. She must have her reasons. Ryan, can't you see she's trying to ruin you? Your parents work their fingers to the bone for your tuition, and if you let this slide, you'll never find a job. You're just going to crawl home in shame? The mention of home and my folks hits hard, and tears rush to my eyes. My defenses shatter, and I break into sobs. In my last life, I couldn't handle the failure. I was too embarrassed to face my parents, so I just drifted, never considering their pain. Looking back, that was lower than any animal. Marcus stops the recording and gives me a huge thumbs up, telling me my acting is insane. He's actually choked up. I wipe my eyes with a rueful laugh, joking about how the onion I chopped earlier was too potent and I need to wash my face. Marcus reviews the footage, chuckling to himself. He crafts a quick caption, tags Chloe, tags me, hits a trending topic, and posts it. Seeing he only has a pathetic few hundred followers, he grinds his teeth and drops $1,000 to boost the post. For students like us, that's a fortune, enough for a whole month of meals. Not long after I return from the sink, Marcus shouts that it's about to blow up. I check my phone. In 5 minutes, we've already cleared 10,000 views and climbing. Marcus and I grin, clinking our glasses and downing them. At 10, I head back to my dump of a rental to count my cash. I've got $3,000 left, a disaster of a starting hand. I need to make money and fast. Delivering food and hauling bricks aren't options this time. Lying in bed, I touch my stomach, feeling the abs that haven't been ruined yet by years of bad habits. They're back. Since I've been reborn, I'm really going to live. Never again will I settle for such misery. The next morning, birds are chirping and sunlight floods the room. I'm just about to head out when Marcus rushes in, gasping. Ryan, it's bad. Chloe just held a press conference. I panic. This is different. I pull up my phone. There's Chloe, crying her eyes out, looking completely shattered. She's painting me as a loser, a serial cheater, and even an abuser, claiming I hit her constantly. Manager Derek is right there, seething, screaming that I need to be canceled, and that scum like me should have nowhere to hide. Chloe was already a massive influencer, and with Skyline Media behind her, the story rockets to the top of the trends. Suddenly, the internet is ripping me apart, even under the video Marcus posted yesterday. The hate is piling up. Marcus says it's all blown up, but my eyes light up. I grab his shoulder, grinning. Man, you're a genius. Why didn't I think of it? Someone like you. That's the song. Help me film another one. I hand him my phone, grab the guitar, and tune it up. I sit, settling into the mood. Marcus gets the camera ready, sensing I'm about to perform, and he looks genuinely excited. I nod. My fingers pluck the strings, and a sweet, warm melody fills the room. The mood shifts, turning somber instantly. I center my emotions and begin. The lyrics fit perfectly, mirroring my situation. My voice trembles. The sound of a devoted man left behind, pouring his heart out. The emotional pull is massive, and my performance is flawless. Tears well up, and I tilt my head back as if holding them back. As the song climbs to the climax, Marcus feels a sting in his nose. He can't tell if I'm acting or letting out the real me. When he hears the line about not blaming her for her mistake, about giving her too much freedom, he gets it. That line is the final blow. The music fades, and my emotions shift from the initial disappointment. My defenses crumbled, and I sobbed. In my past life, I couldn't admit failure, too ashamed to face my parents. I just drifted, never once thinking of how they felt. Looking back, that was worse than an animal. Marcus stops the recording and gives me a thumbs up. Ryan, your acting is insane. You actually got me choked up. I wipe my eyes with a rueful laugh. Man, that onion I chopped earlier is a real tearjerker. Way too strong. I need to wash my face. Marcus reviews the footage, chuckling to himself. He quickly writes a caption, tags Chloe and me, adds a trending topic, and hits post. Since he only has a pathetic few hundred followers, it probably won't gain much traction. He grinds his teeth and pays $1,000 to boost it. For broke students like us, $1,000 covers an entire month of food. Shortly after I return, Marcus shouts, Ryan, look at this. I think it's going viral. I check my phone, and in 5 minutes, views have already topped 10,000 and are climbing. Marcus and I grin, clinking glasses and downing them. At 10 that night, I head to my rundown rental to check my finances. All I have to my name is $3,000. A disaster of a start. I need cash fast. Delivering food and hauling bricks are off the table. I need a faster path. Lying in bed, I touch my stomach and sigh. These abs aren't ruined by years of drinking and dinners yet. They're back since I was reborn. This time, I'm actually going to live. Never again will I exist so miserably. Next morning, birds chirp outside and sunlight pours in. I wash up and head out to job hunt when Marcus rushes in, out of breath. Ryan, it's bad. Chloe just held a press conference. I panic instantly. This is different from last time. I pull out my phone to check. There's Chloe, crying her heart out, absolutely devastated. According to her, I'm a useless loser, a serial cheater, and a domestic abuser. She claims I hit her constantly. Manager Derek stands beside her, seething, shouting that I should be canceled, that scum like me deserves no place to hide. Chloe is a massive influencer with Skyline Media backing her. The story hits the top of Twitter trends. Suddenly, everyone online is tearing into me. Even in the comments of the video Marcus posted yesterday, the abuse is piling up. Ryan, Chloe's taken this too far. This has really blown up. My eyes light up. I grab Marcus by the shoulder, grinning. Man, you're a genius. Why didn't I think of it? Someone like you, that's the song, bro. Help me film another. I hand him my phone, grab the guitar, and tune it. I sit, settling into the mood. Marcus has the phone ready, and seeing my setup, he knows I'm about to sing, feeling excited himself. I nod. My fingers pluck the strings, and a warm, sweet melody fills the room, turning the mood somber. I settle my emotions and start singing. The lyrics fit the moment perfectly, describing my situation. My voice trembles, just like a devoted man abandoned, pouring his heart out. The song's emotional pull is powerful, and my performance is flawless. Tears well up, and I tilt my head back as if trying to hold them in. The song builds to its climax, and I raise my voice, singing on. When the chorus hits, Marcus feels his nose sting. He doesn't know if I'm acting or pouring out true feelings. Hearing the line about not blaming her for her mistake, or giving her too much freedom, he understands why I wanted this video. That line is the real killing blow. The music ends, and my emotions shift from the initial disappointment. I sink into total despair as the track finishes. My eyes are red-rimmed, tears spilling over. This song holds no gut-wrenching screams. It just quietly tells the story of a man giving everything, completely on his own. Forgiving, while she carelessly tossed his love away, never once cherishing it. When the last note fades, I sit dazed, staring out the window. Outside, traffic flows, and life keeps buzzing. Inside, the room is dim and quiet, like a wasteland. I shake my head ruefully, surprised I'm still this sentimental. Once the video is edited, I post it to my own Twitter. Marcus reposts it too. Thanks to yesterday's video, he already has over 20,000 followers. In this world, followers equal money. An account with over 1 million followers can rake in at least $50,000 for a single ad or promo. After lunch, Marcus heads back to work. He's a total fitness fanatic. Since graduating, he's worked part-time at a gym, tidying equipment every afternoon, and coaching middle-aged women through workouts. That afternoon, I register the copyright for both songs. Then my phone starts buzzing non-stop, like it's caught a virus. Turns out, Someone Like You has completely blown up, way beyond anything I imagined. Young people today carry so much pressure, and this song strikes a nerve. Who hasn't shared their own heartbreak? This world isn't fair. Most people work themselves to the bone so a handful can live carefree. By that night, the video's likes pass 100,000 as the story keeps building. Someone Like You climbs straight onto the trending charts. I lie on the couch, scrolling through my phone, laughing out loud at my own flawless performance. Just as I think I'm about to blow up, some mysterious 4 steps in, the song's momentum crashes and vanishes from the charts. Even accounts that shared it start deleting their posts. I let out a helpless sigh. I'm already guessing what's going on, but I'm too small a player to do anything yet. Meanwhile, at Skyline Media, Derek slams his coffee cup down. This Ryan guy just won't go away. I can't believe I had to spend this much, just to shut down some nobody. Chloe sits beside him, not daring to breathe. She just joined, hasn't earned a cent, and already cost them millions. Watching Derek fume, she knows she has to make it up to him. She gives a coy little laugh. Derek, thank goodness you handled this. My cat can do backflips, wanna come see tonight? Derek pauses for a second, then breaks into a knowing grin, his eyes drifting over her legs. That impressive? Then I definitely have to see it. As for this Ryan, the company will cancel him completely. Crossing Skyline Media is basically a death wish. The next day, I head out to job hunt, but every entertainment company, big or small, drops the call the second they hear my name. I sense something's off. Is it possible that even living my life over, I still can't escape being canceled? Standing on the busy street surrounded by crowds, I feel a despair like nothing I've known before. Just then, a call comes in from Mr. Hale, my advisor. Ryan, those songs of yours are something else. What have you been up to? I sigh, laying out my whole situation. Mr. Hale falls silent for a moment, then says, no need to panic. No one can block out the sky forever. Let me get you a temporary job to tide you over. Hearing that, I feel truly moved. It's great to have a teacher like him in my corner. After we hang up, Mr. Hale sends me an address. I follow it, and the moment I arrive, I'm floored. The sign reads, Starlight Lounge in bold letters. Inside, the place is huge and luxurious. The owner is Kenny Walsh, another former student of Mr. Hale's. Kid, I've heard your song, Someone Like You. It's well written. You can handle a live set, right? I nod firmly. Sure, I'm a composition major, but my voice is genuinely strong. Maybe not top tier, but solidly good enough. After a quick chat, Kenny agrees. My pay is $200 a day plus half the tips. By 10, the lounge is packed. On stage, a guy in his 20s is singing a folk song. I've never heard it. The lyrics are solid, but the melody has issues, so the crowd's reaction is lukewarm. After he steps down, a cute girl walks up. Her skill is noticeably stronger. Her rhythm and groove are solid. As the music plays, she dances and sings, her performance flowing effortlessly. She's clearly the resident singer. A middle-aged man sends her 10 flower baskets. Each costs $100, and it counts toward her cut. Once the girl finishes, it's my turn. Kenny claps my shoulder with a grin. Don't be nervous. Just picture the crowd as a bunch of harmless goofballs. I pause, thinking this owner has a sense of humor. Maybe he means they're all a bunch of flirty saps. I walk slowly onto the stage, pick up the guitar, and tune it. Hey everyone, I'm Ryan Foster. Tonight, I've got a song called Someone Like You. The crowd goes quiet at once. Everyone is curious about a new face, especially one this fresh to the working world. I sing, playing guitar myself, and the crowd is stunned. They rise to their feet to applaud. A gorgeous woman in red has tears in her eyes, calling out, "Handsome, that was amazing. Sing another." Following her lead, everyone else starts asking for an encore. I'm caught off guard. I glance at Kenny below, and he gives me a nod to keep going. I'm baffled. I came here for help, and now you want me to keep singing? But there's no other option. I think it over and immediately land on a song perfect for a lounge crowd. Thanks for the love. I'll sing one more. A new one. I settle into the mood, and my fingers pluck the strings. A warm, sweet melody washes out like a tide. As the intro plays, my voice slowly rises. Just a few simple lines, and the crowd goes silent, never expecting a brand new singer fresh out of school could write something this good. This song is soft, perfect for a lounge. The woman in red drains her glass in one go. She's been to betrayal before, which is why she comes here alone to drink. Tonight, my song strikes a chord deep inside her. My performance carries on. When you feel tired, just Let your mind go blank. Let others say what they want and just do your own thing. My voice comes out low and raspy, carrying a world-weary edge that sounds clear-eyed, like someone who's seen it all. The whole crowd is lost in the song, remembering the grind of their own lives and the tangled mess of the world outside. Maybe it's only here, in this noisy lounge, that they find a moment of peace. When the song ends, the crowd erupts, every eye rimmed red. This song has spoken their unspoken thoughts, releasing all the pressure they've been carrying. The woman in red stands up, and I feel a jolt of panic. Is she trying to start something? First day on the job, and I'm already in trouble. What am I supposed to do? Just as I'm sweating it, the woman shouts, "I'm sending this handsome guy 100 flower baskets. Run my card." The place erupts. This is the highest honor a customer can give a singer. Since the lounge caps gifts at 100 per customer, my heart soars. $100 a basket times 100 baskets is $10,000. Split with the lounge, that means I made $5,200 tonight alone. That's insane. Is this what they call impulse spending? After my set, Kenny hands me a thick stack of cash, telling me to show up whenever I'm free. I nod gratefully and head back to my rental with the cash, barely able to believe it. In my past life, a whole month of bricklaying only earned me $5,000. Now I made that in one night. The next morning, I find a studio and re-record all 3 songs. Back home, I upload them to a streaming platform. Half an hour later, only one person has played it, which leaves me disappointed. Looks like I really need to figure out promotion. Just then, an unknown number calls. It's a producer from a talent show called The Ultimate Voice. He wants to invite me on, and I say, yes, right away. Perfect timing, like falling asleep and someone hands you a pillow. This is my chance to promote my music. I go over the details with the producer. The pay is $20,000. I wrote a new song that afternoon for the contest, My Secret Weapon, and recorded the backing track too. I was ready to win. That night, I invited Marcus. We grabbed a late meal at a roadside barbecue stand, downing cup after cup. Marcus seemed distracted, barely speaking. After some prodding, I finally learned why. Female gym clients kept harassing him. When he refused, he got into a clash, and the gym fired him to keep the peace. I burst out laughing. I joked, "Marcus, I never knew you had the looks for a male escort." Marcus turned bright red and scoffed, chugging his drink. I stopped teasing him. I asked him, serious this time, if he wanted to be my manager. When we made money, we'd start a company. He nodded, shocked I was serious. He never expected my plans to start a firm. I pulled $2,000 out and set it down. "Ryan, why are you doing this?" he asked. "I don't want your money. You think I don't know you spent $1,000 boosting my last video? I won't let my brother take a loss." We struck a deal. After a few more drinks, we headed to Starlight Lounge. The woman in red didn't show. A few customers sent flowers, but nothing major. I didn't mind. A few $100s a night was enough for me. 2 days later, Marcus and I arrived at The Ultimate Voice. The producer's eyes lit up. He shook my hand. "Ryan, that song, Someone Like You, is incredible. It captures the regret of us middle-aged guys." I scratched my head, awkward. I just graduated college. We chatted for a bit. Then Marcus and I followed a staffer to the makeup room. There were 3, and the first 2 were already full. The artist led us into the 3rd room. Marcus chuckled. He'd only ever seen me hauling bricks. Just as the artist started, a woman barged in. She announced haughtily that we had to leave so they could use the room. I was caught off guard. Was this show even run properly? The makeup artist froze, never seeing this before. Seeing us stay put, the woman snapped, "Waiting for New Year's? Get out." Marcus started to argue, but I grabbed his arm. "Let them go. It's fine." We stepped out and saw a tall idol scrolling on his phone. As we passed, he snorted, slammed into the makeup room, and locked the door. The artist looked furious. What was his problem? 30 and acting like that? Marcus and I asked around and found out he was Jaden Cross, an A-list star. After that, I gave up on makeup and we headed backstage. At 9, filming began with 200 paid audience members. The host took the stage. He explained the rules. 8 crossover singers, one-on-one matchups, 3 judges, 4 winners advancing. The lights shifted. The 3 judges entered. Critic Nathan Wells, songwriter Brian Cole, and manager Trent Ashford. Marcus and I exchanged a look. A manager gets to be a judge? I told Marcus to work hard. Maybe he could be one too. He chuckled, saying his dream was his own gym. The lot drawing was dramatic. Jaden and I ended up in the same group, set to face off. As contestants took the stage, it was soon our turn. The host checked his card and called out, "Next up, a contestant the internet calls a freeloader. Let's see what he has." Marcus's face fell. "Ryan, this show is harsh. Forget the money, let's walk." I gave him a small smile. I wasn't bothered. They only cast me for the drama. If I weren't the freeloader, I wouldn't be here. With the industry canceling me, this invitation was a stroke of luck in a bad situation. I stopped spiraling and walked onto the stage. A spotlight hit me. I bowed. "Hello, judges. I'm singer Ryan Foster." A scattering of applause trickled up. The judges looked serious, assuming I was just internet hype. Nathan Wells spoke first. "Ryan, what are you singing?" "A song I wrote called Perfect," I answered calmly. Nathan just waved for me to start. With a newcomer, the cameras wouldn't linger long. The stage dimmed. The screen displayed, "Perfect, performed, written, and composed by Ryan Foster." The crowd started murmuring. "Oh, it's him. The freeloader from the Chloe mess. Any weirdo gets on this show now. What kind of garbage song is perfect anyway?" I ignored the jeers and took a breath. As the intro played, my voice rose. 4 lines and the room went silent. No one expected the soul I put into it. The judges looked stunned. The melody built layer by layer, gripping the audience instantly. Backstage, the producer looked shocked. He'd only booked me as a filler, never expecting this quality. My voice was rich and warm. It started as quiet narration and built to a full emotional release, giving the crowd what they needed. Every ounce of pressure poured out as the music neared its close. My performance landed like a bombshell. It stunned everyone. The song hit the level of an instant classic. It was flawless. Thunderous applause filled the room. I bowed. The cheers refused to fade. The host walked out smiling. Thank you, Ryan. Next, please welcome Jaden Cross to the stage. Backstage, Marcus handed me honey lemon water. I saw him in a new light. I never expected this gym brute to be so thoughtful. Meanwhile, Jaden took the stage. He flashed a heart sign, and the audience erupted into program screams. The judges lit up with smiles. They nodded as Jaden grabbed the mic. He sang with total focus, but Marcus and I were floored. The guy was off-key. The lyrics were nonsense too. The audience faces turned awkward, forgetting to act like fans. The producer couldn't take it. He stormed onto the stage, shouting at the crowd. What is going on? Where is the reaction? You have 5 minutes to get in the mood. Nobody gets paid if you're this flat again. The crowd erupted into a flurry, straightening up. 5 minutes later, they delivered, cheering on cue. After Jaden finished, the host invited me back. I stood side by side with him, waiting for the feedback. Nathan Wells spoke first. He furrowed his brow, privately cursing the power of money. He knew the broadcast would be auto-tuned anyway, so the skill gap didn't matter. I clear my throat. Hard to pick a winner, but honestly, I'm leaning toward Jaden. His delivery just hit different. I'm giving my vote to Jaden. He bows his head, all humble and gracious. The second judge, Brian Cole, critiques our sets briefly before casting his vote for Jaden too. He prefers Jaden's tone. I stand there calm. I saw us coming. The producer hinted at it when I signed the contract. I'm only booked for 1 episode. I'm here to lose. Trent Ashford is next. Seeing the others go for Jaden, he figures the show shouldn't look too rigged, so he tosses his vote my way. Doesn't change the outcome, but it's not good enough. Jaden's manager storms out, marches up to the judges, points at Trent, and yells, "You have to vote for Jaden. He needs a unanimous win." The producer freezes. Blindsided, he halts filming, trying to talk sense into the guy. A clean sweep would look fake, but the manager won't budge an inch. He insists that Jaden appearing is a favor and complains about his dressing room. The producer's face darkens, swallowing his anger. I sneak up, glance at Jaden. He just stands there, acting like he's not involved. With 200 people watching, the producer and manager keep arguing on stage. Finally, the producer has no choice. He looks at me, helpless. I know exactly what that means. I give an easy, unbothered smile. Fine by me. 3-0. Honestly, I've already thought this through. I'm losing regardless, so I might as well leave a good impression with the producer. Who knows? Maybe he'll call me back later. We reshoot that bit and wrap it up. The producer calls me into his office, hands me the $20,000 payment, and says, "Ryan, you can sing. I've got another variety show. Interested?" I nod repeatedly. What I need right now is a break. Since I finally found a lifeline, I have to hold on. Thank you, director. I have no issues. I'll cooperate fully. He nods, satisfied, says the show starts in a few days, and tells me to wait for his call. On the way home, Marcus is thrilled. He never imagined one song could net 20,000 yuan. I just smile. Nothing Perfect is a legendary hit after all. 20,000 is basically a steal. Back at the rented place, I scroll through my phone and see Chloe trending. She's filming a drama called The Forbidden Princess. It's a massive production, a top-tier blockbuster. I frown. In my past life, she was never in this. Could my rebirth have changed that? Something must have shifted. I shake my head. No point spiraling. Getting stronger is what matters. The next night, Marcus and I head to the Starlight Lounge. It's packed. Every seat is full before 9. We wait backstage until it's my turn. I stride onto the stage with confidence, singing Someone Like You and Fight Song. Just as I'm finishing, the girl in red from opening night shows up again. She shouts, "That was amazing. One more song." My eyes light up. She hasn't been around, and my tips have dipped. I don't play hard to get. I speak into the mic. I actually wrote a new song a couple days ago. It's called The Night We Met. This one's for all of you. The crowd cheers. She anticipates the new song. I walk to the piano, sit down, and my fingers glide across the keys. The melody rolls out like a wave. Backstage, Kenny watches with a broad grin, captivated by the tune. Another secret weapon. Tonight's earnings are about to break records. As the intro builds, my voice rises gently. 4 simple lines in, the noisy chatter fades away. Even the clinking glasses stop. Every guest turns toward the stage. The song suits the room perfectly, soft and soothing. Some feel like dancing. But the girl in red has tears in her eyes. She hears the loneliness in every note. My performance continues. The line about gray hair hits deep, drawing everyone in. My voice is loose, yet carries a restrained tenderness. Everyone is lost in the song. It feels as if we've all stepped back into a dance hall from the 1980s. A man and a woman lock eyes, and just like that, they fall in love. They hold each other on the dance floor and build a happy life. But fate is cruel. The woman dies in a fire. Heartbroken, man never remarries. 40 years later, as an old man, he returns to that same dance hall. He dances alone among the couples, repeating the steps he once shared. with his wife. Real devotion isn't wailing grief. It's spending a lifetime quietly remembering someone you loved. The song nears its end. My voice grows gentler. When it ends, the crowd can't pull themselves away. Those few minutes felt like a sweeping film. 30 seconds later, Marcus shouts, "Bravo!" The room bursts into applause. The girl in red sighs, never expecting to be moved twice by my songs. She waves the waiter over and sends another 100 flower baskets. The lounge erupts again. The other singers watch in envy. I've been here just over a week and already got 100 baskets twice. Their opinion of me shifts. Back in the break room, Kenny hands me my pay and gives me a look. "Ryan, your boss lady wants to take you to dinner. Interested?" My stomach drops. People around this lounge are complicated. I'd rather not get involved, so I joke, "Hey, I sell my talent, not myself." Make up an excuse. I've got somewhere to be. Kenny laughs. This is a legit lounge, but this girl happens to be the daughter of River City's richest man. Just as he's about to mention it, I'm already gone. On the way home, Marcus asked Ryan, "That girl was pretty good looking. Why turn her down?" I chuckle, answering seriously, "Buddy, there's no such thing as a free lunch. We need to stay grounded and build this step by step." Marcus nods, suddenly remembering the gym aunties, and shudders. A red convertible speeds toward us, cutting us off. The girl in red storms out, furious. "Ryan, you've got some nerve turning down my invitation. Do you even know who I am?" Her voice is light. I'm caught off guard. I genuinely don't know who she is, but given her attitude, she seems like a villain. My mind races. I answer, "Course, you're my boss lady." She bursts out laughing. "Well then," she teases, "shouldn't you treat your boss lady better?" I sigh, asking what she actually wants. I learn her name is Sienna Vance. She runs CCAT Studios in River City. She thinks I sing well and wants to invite me to record. My eyes light up. I've been struggling to find a good studio. She pulls a business card from her bag, hands it to me and says, "Come by anytime. Our studio has the world's best equipment, and it's free for you." At the word free, I grin. I reach out for the card, and her fingers graze my palm. A jolt runs through me. My heart skips. I jump back. Marcus frowns, stepping in front of me. "Ryan, what's wrong?" My face flushes red and I stammer, "Nothing, just static." Sienna giggles, clearly delighted. A triumphant grin spreads across her face as she winks. Then, she spins around, hops into her car, and roars off. I swear under my breath. After living 2 lifetimes, I just got played by a girl. Back at the apartment, I get a call from the director. I'm set to film a new show in 5 days. It's called Rising Idol. I know it well. It's huge across the country, with 101 hopefuls competing. Making the top 5 is basically a fast track to A-list stardom. As the call ends, I begin writing 2 more songs. This time, I am absolutely determined. I need to win. With enough popularity, I can finally shatter Skyline Media's hold on me. That afternoon, I copyright the tracks, then head over to CCAT Studios to record the instrumentals. I spot an A-list celebrity recording down the hall. The moment the desk staff hear my name, they turn incredibly attentive, rushing me to the largest recording room and serving tea and snacks. The VIP treatment feels awkward, but Sienna wasn't exaggerating. The studio's gear is world-class, even the instruments are top-tier. The recording session is seamless, and we wrap it up in 2 hours. Walking out, the staff doesn't charge me a cent. I don't see Sienna at all though, which leaves me feeling strangely empty. Half an hour after I leave, Sienna finally returns to the studio. The staff mentions I just finished recording. Her brow furrows slightly. She gives them a stern instruction. From now on, whenever I walk through those doors, she needs to be called immediately. 4 days later, filming for Rising Idol kicks off. Marcus and I reach the set. The scale is massive. Rows of luxury cars, RVs, and vans line the lot, many branded with company logos. Both Skyline Media and Dynasty Entertainment have sent contestants. I frown slightly. Marcus and I are likely the only ones who arrived by subway. Looks like I need to start earning for a car soon. Inside, the lounge is packed with handsome young idols, mostly trainees backed by major labels, plus a few already famous stars. No wonder the show has a massive $300 million budget. The lineup is intimidating. Feeling like country bumpkins, Marcus and I find a corner. Soon a staffer arrives to lay out the rules. 101 total contestants are battling for a spot. Each performer gets 1 shot, singing, dancing, or rap. 3 judges will score everything. Grades run from A down to D, plus an F, which spells immediate elimination. This first round cuts 71 people, leaving only 30 to advance. The competition is fierce. I glance down at my tag, Contestant 101. Dead last. It is going to be a long day. Once the 1,000 audience members are seated, the director signals for action. The music starts pounding, and filming officially begins. The 3 judges step out. First is Pop King Xavier King, a singer-songwriter whose original tracks are beloved by everyone. Second is music wizard Julian Reed, a talent show alum who became a judge. Third is pop princess Mia Lawson. Her entrance triggers waves of cheers. She commands the stage effortlessly, stealing the spotlight the moment she sits. With the judges settled, the competition opens. A 6-member boy band goes next, giving it their all, but the scores are brutal. Only 1 guy scrapes a D. The other 5 fail completely. They are cut on the spot. Backstage, the room goes dead silent. Everyone is shocked by how harsh the judges are being. That group was Mirror Media's flagship act, massive online, yet they were dismantled in seconds. A small smile creeps onto my face. It proves the show might actually be fair. At least it won't be rigged like The Ultimate Voice, where rankings were sold before we even auditioned. The next few contestants struggle too, mostly pulling D's and F's, with the occasional C. Very few reach a B. The recording drags on for hours. Marcus and I get drowsy, yawning nonstop in the lounge. Finally, past the halfway mark, the first A-grade contestant steps up. The audience erupts, which boosts everyone's confidence. The acts are all over the place. Singing and dancing are just the basics here. One guy in overalls even starts playing basketball on stage and somehow bags an A. Marcus and I are baffled. We cannot figure out the judges' logic at all. Just as we are pondering that, contestant number 88 hits the stage. Jaden Cross from Dynasty Entertainment. Everyone starts whispering. Why is he even here? He is basically a second-tier celebrity already. If he is entering a talent show, it looks like the title is already his. My heart sinks. This isn't as straightforward as I hoped. Every small agency contestant so far has been cut, while the major label stars advance. I need to pivot my strategy. I might have to pull out my secret weapon song immediately. On stage, Jaden hits his climax, belting into the mic. When he finishes, the crowd goes wild. I have to admit, I am genuinely impressed. He has real talent. He elevates a mediocre song to its limit, landing an easy A. As the grind continues, it is finally my turn. I stride onto the stage and bow to the panel. Hello judges, I am contestant 101, Ryan Foster. A ripple of whispers spreads through the crowd instantly. Isn't that the freeloader? What is he doing here? He wants to be an idol now too? This world has gone completely upside down. The judges look grim. They clearly don't understand why production invited me. Is there no bottom line for chasing views? Well, I am the last one anyway. Once I'm finished, they can just cut me. Julian speaks up, his voice dripping with open disdain. Contestant Ryan Foster, please begin your performance. I ignore the jeers from the crowd. A confident smile forms. This song is about to turn the entire music industry on its head. The big screen flashes the song info. The Hills, performed and written by Ryan Foster. Xavier perks up, actually looking interested. He had heard my earlier track, Someone Like You, and knew it was high quality, but my reputation had kept him from caring until now. Backstage, the others are shaking their heads. Singing an original here is basically suicide. Just as the mocking reaches its peak, a melody cuts through the air like lightning. The intro hits, and the audience goes dead silent. Even the judges are stunned. Can Notes This Beautiful actually belong to this world? Marcus looks equally floored. He remembers me saying I'd save this for the finals. Why sing it now? I gaze ahead, and as the beat builds, my voice rises. What's left to lose when nothing's worth the fight? Only peace remains. I'm finally reminded, a lone silhouette out in the square. I painted all in perfect rhyme. The crowd is frozen. Nobody expected a rap song. The melody is haunting. Every note lands directly on the heartbeat, and people start swaying to the rhythm without even realizing it. Jaden's eyes go wide. The melody hits straight in the chest, sinking deep into the soul. Director Shaw is totally floored, too. He only invited me because I was easy to control. The other 100 contestants were already chosen, which is why I got number 1-1. The plan was to dump me in the first round. I was just cannon fodder. No one expected this. It leaves the director looking lost. On stage, the performance builds. I point forward as the track slides perfectly into the chorus. The crowd gasps. Many of the young women look completely mesmerized, having never heard a song with this much raw feeling before. It is love laced with faint sorrow. It leaves listeners feeling both thrilled and heartbroken. On the panel, Xavier is nodding. After 10 hours of filming, he was exhausted, but this song snaps him wide awake. Watching the stage, he mutters to himself, he's actually built his own sound. This kid is a true genius. Music really does transcend time. A great song will always move the heart. Many in the audience have tears in their eyes, worn down by life and having forgotten what love feels like, but my voice reaches them. When the song ends, a storm of applause roars through the room. Backstage, every contestant gasps. That kind of stage presence changes everything. A dangerous new rival has arrived. Judges Xavier and Mia offer high praise, but when Julian's turn comes, he just sits there, silent. Ryan feels the tension immediately. Sure enough, Julian pours cold water on him. Your lyrics are fine, Ryan, but this composition, it doesn't pass. If you want to go further, study composition more. Ryan is stunned. Back home, this song was a legend, yet Julian claims it fails. It's pure nitpicking. Julian is signed to Skyline Media, and he'd already decided to cut Ryan. He just never expected Ryan to perform this well. He has no honest excuse to eliminate him. The judges argue over the score for ages. As Ryan braces for another rigged exit, Xavier lights up. He says, Ryan, congratulations. You earned a B, you're through. Ryan is thrilled, bowing his thanks. The recording wraps. 30 contestants advance. 3 earn an A grade. Once the director calls cut, the Rising Idol set turns into a madhouse. Assistants and managers swarm the stage. It's like a zombie apocalypse. Ryan and Marcus drift out of the studio, watching the others vanish into a fleet of luxury cars. Ryan nudges Marcus and grins. Once we're rich, we'll get a fancy ride. You can drive me around. Marcus just scratches his head, looking earnest. Ryan, I don't want a luxury car. The repair bills, if it got scratched, a basic van is better. I read they're practically indestructible. Ryan nods. Marcus has a point. He's been getting carried away. He needs to stay grounded. Just as they head for the subway, an engine roars. A red convertible pulls up smooth right in front of them. Sienna flashes a playful grin. Why are you two standing there? Get in. They freeze for a heartbeat, then hop in. Envious stares follow them as Sienna floors it, the car vanishing down the road in seconds. Ryan is still dazed. How did she find them? Sienna speaks first. Honestly, competing on a show like this and you don't even have a car? Ryan is speechless. Is she mocking him? He asks what she wants. Her mouth curls into a smirk. Ryan, I'm here to talk business. They end up at Shaq's hot pot house. The scent of spicy red oil hits, and Sienna is practically drooling. It's way better than her usual spots. Ryan asks what the deal is. Marcus looks just as confused. They're both broke. What could she possibly want from them? Sienna drops the act and slaps a bank card on the table. 5 million yuan. She wants to invest and launch a company with them. Ryan's heart races like the boiling broth. He might have said no before, but after CCAT Studios, he knows she actually respects music. Even with his reputation in tatters, her offer feels genuine. Just as Ryan leans toward yes, Marcus speaks up first. Sorry, Miss Vance. Ryan said we need to build this ourselves. We can't take your money. Ryan's jaw drops, but he nods awkwardly. Sienna doesn't seem fazed. She smirks. Not enough? Fine. 5 million more. She drops another card on the table. Marcus starts to argue, but Ryan stuffs beef in his mouth. They settle on a name, Skybird Entertainment. They toast to the future. Over the next few days, Ryan focuses on writing new songs. He quits the Starlight Lounge. Kenny doesn't mind, telling him to just focus on the competition. Friday arrives fast. Filming for episode 2 of Rising Idol begins. Ryan and Marcus arrive early to the now thinner crowd of 30. Jaden spots them and sneers. You're still here, you hick? Ryan is an eyebrow and calmly fires back. Hick? Who's the hick?
You are, grins.
Yep, the hick is talking about me. The other contestants crack up. Jaden turns red and storms off. His manager marches over, jabbing a finger at Ryan. You've got nerve. I'll get you cancelled. Ryan doesn't flinch. I've already been cancelled once. Doesn't scare me. The manager is speechless. He's never met anyone this shameless. The director steps in to announce the rules. It's a group battle, love song theme mandatory. 30 contestants, 3 groups, 1 A-grade singer each. Everyone performs 1 song. 1,000 audience members judge. Only the top 2 from each group move on. 24 go home, 6 reach the final. It's brutal. Ryan is in Group 2 with Kai Bennett, the basketball star. With 10 million followers, he's the clear favorite to win. At 8, the show begins. The first group wraps up fast. The host announces Jaden Cross and Wesley Lang are moving on. Now Group 2 takes the stage. Everyone is ready. Kai Bennett struts out, handsome as ever. A quick intro, and the girls are already screaming. The music kicks in. Kai grabs a basketball and dances. The tricks and choreography blend perfectly. His moves are charismatic, and the crowd, even the judges, is hooked. As the beat builds, Kai grabs the mic. He belts out the chorus, his voice soaring. When the song ends, the place goes wild. It's flawless. He lands 927 votes. The other contestants gasp. That score is absurd. It basically kills the competition. Next up is a good-looking guy with a classic ballad. It starts strong, but he can't hit the high notes, running out of steam. He gets 688 votes. Eliminated. The rest do well, but nobody touches Kai. Kevin Lowe comes closest with 916. Then it's Ryan's turn. He strides out. Hello everyone, I'm Ryan Foster. The crowd murmurs. Some cheer, some call him a freeloader. Xavier looks eager, flashing a thumbs up. The music starts. The big screen displays the song info. All Too Well. Written and composed by Ryan Foster. Kevin sneers. He can't believe Ryan is performing another original. Singing a song no one has ever heard before? Risky. The crowd looks bored already. Why not something familiar? No matter, he is getting cut anyway. On stage the music swells and Ryan begins to sing. Suddenly silence. The sorrow in his voice hits home for everyone. Kevin just scoffs, laughing at the arrangement. An outdated style? If he is not gone, who is? Ryan pushes on, his voice cracking with raw emotion. Eyes closed, the crowd remembers their own past loves. Deep down, we would all rather hurt than feel nothing. We crave that raw honesty. Xavier watches, genuinely moved, noting how the melody builds layer by layer, pulling everyone in. The song climbs higher. It is a simple track, yet it carries the entire stadium through lost love. Maybe that is the real magic. When he finishes, the applause is deafening. Even the other contestants look stunned. No flashy tech needed, just pure emotion. As the host returns, every eye in the room is locked on him. He opens the card, grinning wide. Congratulations to Ryan Foster. 937,000 votes. He is heading to the finals. Director Shaw is speechless. Ryan was just a filler. How is he supposed to explain this to the executives? What is done is done. Let him go to the finals. With online voting, he will be gone soon enough. Kai and Ryan are through. Now the third group steps up. The competition is getting serious, and the styles are wild. After 10 performances, the finalists are set. Leo the rapper and Bruce the powerhouse. Episode 2 is in the books. Back home, Ryan checks his phone. The other finalists are giants. Jaden alone has 20 million followers on Twitter. Ryan has 200,000, mostly haters. He ignores them. He just needs to keep writing great music. A hometown visit. His parents cook a feast. 5 bowls of rice later, he feels like a new man. He downplays the tough stuff. His parents are just happy for him. That night, his phone starts blowing up. His follower count is spiking. The show aired his performance of Perfect, and the fans are pouring in fast. He is trending. Every day his charts climb higher. His Twitter count flies past 5 million in no time. Finally, the hard work pays off. With a massive fan base, the path ahead looks much clearer now. Meanwhile, at the office, Chloe stares at her screen. Ryan made the finals in just 1 month? She is stuck begging for a minor role while he shines. You jerk, she thinks. Why hide that talent earlier? 2 days later, the finals hit. River City Stadium, 100,000 seats. Ryan and Marcus head backstage. The mood is cold. Aside from Bruce, nobody speaks. At 8, the host steps out and the crowd roars. 6 finalists, 1 song each. The audience at home will decide the winner with their votes. The winner gets a massive push. Jaden smirks, eyeing Kai. They are the favorites to win this whole thing. Jaden is prepared. His team has a marketing plan locked in. This title is his no matter what happens. Leo Diggs goes first, the rapper known for his sneer. He is obsessed with hot pot, of all things. He hits the stage. The beat is catchy, but the lyrics? All about hot pot broth. Everyone is confused. He pulls in under 2 million votes. The director frowns. This was supposed to be the big kickoff. 10 million people are watching, and this is the best they can do? A total letdown. Bruce Tanner is next, a legendary track choice. His honest, down-to-earth vibe hits the audience perfectly. The music transports everyone back years. That pop king was right. Nostalgia sells. The crowd loves it. Bruce belts out the finish. 6.6 million votes. He takes the lead and the crowd goes wild. Kevin scoffs, storming off in a rage. Wesley Lang steps out next, draped in traditional flowing robes. He looks mysterious. The ballad he sings has such depth, building up with a grand sweeping sound. It is stirring, but maybe too complex for some. He ends with 3.5 million votes. Kai Bennett is fourth. He tosses a basketball into the crowd. The live stream count spikes to 12 million instantly. The director beams. Kai has the looks, the moves, and the voice. He is a real threat. Kai sings at full volume. Ryan watches, brow furrowed. The beat is big, but the lyrics feel empty. Marcus hands him some tea. The host returns, reading the results. 9.25 million votes for Kai. The room goes silent. That number is insane. Even Jaden looks worried now. The budget is climbing. It is Ryan's turn. He walks out, spotting Sienna waving a glow stick. He waves back. The crowd goes crazy. The screen lights up. The climb written and performed by Ryan Foster. Inside the control room, the director stares at his screen, baffled. Why is the viewer count still climbing? It's already surged past 20 million since Ryan hit the stage. The live chat is a frenzy. People are calling it. They love his songs from The Hills to All Too Well. And then, the music starts. As the melody builds, Ryan's voice rises, soft and proud. That song started as 4 simple lines and a whisper, but now, it grips you like a story. The audience goes dead silent. It feels like he's singing directly to them, stirring something deep inside. As he hits the peak, viewers are left stunned. This isn't just a song, it's a legendary anthem. Only someone who's really suffered could capture this weight. Sienna watches, dreamy-eyed, unaware of his actual struggle. She's all in on his career, ready to chase dreams together. Meanwhile, in a mansion, Chloe stares at her phone, convinced he'll come crawling back soon. Ryan's performance glows like sunlight breaking through fog, lighting up the hearts of everyone watching. Jaden stands in the wings, his brow tight with tension. This song is devastating. Jaden can feel Ryan's votes soaring. Kyle was tough, but Ryan, he's on a different level now. As the song fades, Ryan's voice softens, the wind blowing through the road. When the final note dies out, the entire venue erupts. The applause is deafening, like the roof is coming off. The live chat explodes too. People are crying, ready to quit their jobs and just travel. Everyone is officially a fan. As the host steps back out, the room holds its breath. He opens the card, visibly excited. He looks stunned. 16.88 million votes. Ryan Foster is in first place. The stadium shakes with the crowd chanting champion. Jaden's face turns pale. How is he supposed to follow that? As the host calls his name, Jaden walks out, rattled by the constant chants for Ryan. He's meant to sing a classic ballad, but his mind goes blank. The pressure is too much. He completely forgets the words. He starts mumbling nonsense. When he finally stops, the audience is dead silent. Viewers online are just as confused. Why did the lyrics get so weird? Meanwhile, Dynasty Entertainment's marketing team is still furiously padding the numbers behind the scenes. Unaware of the train wreck on stage, the host returns. He opens the card to announce the winner. Jaden Cross, 18.88 million votes. The venue freezes in absolute shock. Even Jaden looks stunned. The crowd erupts in outrage, screaming that it's rigged. Panicked, the director orders the host to end the show immediately. The finale closes in total chaos. Ryan doesn't feel let down at all. He's already exceeded his goals. After tonight, his popularity is bound to explode. As long as he keeps making great music, the road ahead looks clear. After the show, Sienna takes the team out for a celebratory hot pot feast. That same night, Ryan's song hits #1 on the charts, while Jaden's rigging scandal starts trending right behind it. The controversy blows up, leading to an official investigation. It's confirmed. Jaden rigged the results. He gets 13 years of hard labor. A week later, Marcus steps up. He brings Ryan and Sienna to their new office. They stand there grinning at the Skybird Entertainment sign. The place is stacked. Studios, lounges, the works. They start recruiting new talent, using live streams to build a following. Once the timing is perfect, Ryan plans to drop custom songs for every one of them. The company is thriving. Chloe keeps calling, but Ryan blocks her for good. He's done with that chapter. As Skybird grows, so does his reputation. Director Shaw calls with big news. The World Vocal Championship is coming up. Each country sends 3 competitors and their nation has never won. He wants Ryan to represent them. Ryan doesn't hesitate. With K-Wave dominating lately, he's determined to prove that C-Wave is the real force. Once Sienna hears the news, she takes him out for a relaxing day trip. They head to a quiet country stream to do some fishing. Marcus gets the grill going while Sienna picks wildflowers. Ryan gazes out at the green hills, finally feeling at peace. Wishing this moment could just last forever.